Hello, and welcome to another edition of Caratel's News and Notes. So much to talk about in so little time. First off, I want to take a quick moment to say thank you to all those who have provided me with feedback and suggestions regarding these videos. This is actually video 5 in the series, and I'm admittedly still learning. I would expect the quality will continue to improve and the content to continue to prove beneficial. We're working on having the videos posted on Caratel's website as well as various social media platforms. More on that as it develops. Now, onto our main topic about human behavior and money. Many people, rightfully so, think that financial planning is all about the numbers, net worth, cash flow, budget, time value of money, etc. And they're right. There actually are a lot of numbers and formulas used in the planning process. But there's also a lot of emotion and psychology as well. After all, we're attempting to plan for the unknown. We are planning for an unpredictable future that will impact spouses, children, grandchildren, and other loved ones. There's a lot going on when we're creating a plan. Not to mention the outside influences of a 24-hour news cycle and discussions around the office coffee maker. Now, after an unprecedented bull market, the first quarter of 2018 is bearing witness to an increased level of volatility, more reflective of historic norms. The emails and phone calls I've begun to receive are evidence of the toll taken. Oh my gosh, isn't there something we need to do right now? So today I thought I would skip the numbers and address some of the behavioral aspects of planning under the theory that the more we understand what's going on in our heads and our hearts, the more we'll be able to appreciate what's going on with the portfolio, the bank account, and the financial plan. Now, it should come as no surprise that we humans carry a lot of emotional baggage, which guides our automatic reflexive reactions. These automatic reflexive responses are called our cognitive biases. There are way too many to cover in this video, but some are overconfidence. This is the one where if you ask a number of drivers how they rate themselves, over 90% say they're above average. Anchoring. Anchoring is being overly attached to the initial impressions or beliefs, and even in the face of information to the contrary. The third bias is something you may recognize in yourself called hyperbolic discounting. In other words, people tend to favor short-term rewards over rewards in the future. And then there's loss aversion. This is actually something I discussed in a previous video where I noted that the pain associated with a loss is almost twice as great as the pleasure associated with a like-sized gain. Bias 5, stress response to market movements, also a fight or flight response. Essentially, this refers to one's impulse to do something as the market moves up and down. Caratel's clients have heard me say many times that half of what I do are the numbers, creating financial projections of the future upon which we make decisions. However, the other half of what I do, and I give them equal weight, is this emotional, psychological part of the equation. How does any particular recommendation or course of action make you feel? One last bias I also want to bring up is that whole deer in the headlights phenomenon, inertia. By this I mean the lack of action even when the path, the plan, has been laid out for you. Even after all the other cognitive biases have been removed from the suitcase, this is one that tends to remain the longest. Now, I've obviously oversimplified a fairly deep and complex process, but I hope you get my point. For many, being aware of their biases and contemplating alternative solutions actually represents the first step in the planning process. That's where working with a true fee-only fiduciary firm like Caratel comes in. We work with clients to provide that numbers-based foundation and then serve as a sounding board and guide to come up with solutions that work towards achievement of your financial goals. If you think you could benefit from this type of relationship or simply want to obtain more information, I encourage you to contact Caratel. Thanks for viewing this video. Until next time, have a great day.